Outside of school, our students are doing some amazing things. They're interrogating reams of information using cutting-edge technology, creating, consuming, and collaborating on online digital media at an incredible pace. They're constantly connected, and they know how to leverage the power of online communities to find information and form groups of like-minded peers. It's time our 21st century teachers embraced this technology and use it to guide students further. Being a 21st century teacher is not impossible. It's not even difficult. I truly believe that any teacher who puts their students first and constantly challenges their students to greater heights can be a 21st century teacher. Let's start by looking at what some of our students are doing every day. Ashley Richardson was a middle schooler when she ran for the presidency of Alphaville. She wanted to control a government that had more than 100 volunteer workers and that made policies that affected thousands of people. She debated her opponent on national public radio, and she found herself in the centre of a debate about the nature of citizenship, about how to ensure honest elections, and about the future of democracy in a digital age. Alphaville is the largest city in the popular multiplayer game The Sims Online. Heather Lorva was 14 years old. She wanted to help other young people improve their reading and writing skills. Her project was embraced by teachers and integrated into their curriculum. She emerged as an important spokesperson in a national debate about intellectual property. The website that Heather set up was a school newspaper for Hogwarts. These are incredibly valuable skills that our students are developing simply by playing make-believe. 21st century teachers should love technology. If not for its own sake, then for the fun, the empowerment, the engagement, and the passion it ignites in our students. Our students are desperate for something meaningful that they can engage with. The games, the costumes, the stories of popular culture are so often disregarded as play or make-believe, but they're undeniably powerful tools for learning. We learn through play what we later apply to more serious tasks. So, for example, the young Pokemon fans, who each know some crucial detail about the various species, constitute a collective intelligence whose knowledge is extended each time two youths on the playground share something about the franchise. If you need any more proof, check out Wikipedia, the Star Wars wiki that spans a phenomenal breadth of fictional information. But how do we get our students to care as much about their spelling words or their maths homework as they do about Pokemon or Star Wars or Facebook? 21st century teachers see this as a problem in context, not in determination. Clearly, our students are not disorganized. They're certainly not uncreative, and they're definitely not stupid. Our students are simply disengaged by traditional or formal education. While formal education is often conservative, the informal learning within popular culture is often experimental. While formal education is static, informal education is innovative. Informal learning communities can evolve to respond to short-term needs and temporary interests, whereas the institutions supporting public education have remained little changed despite decades of school reform. We can move in and out of informal learning communities if they fail to meet our needs, but we enjoy no such mobility in our relations to formal education. Participatory or informal learning couldn't be further from the classroom experience. They're the YouTube communities, the Wikipedia groups, the deviant art collectives, the Facebookers, the tweeters, the commenters. Participatory culture, where hordes of like-minded people operate collaboratively out of a sense of community rather than expectation or duty, have been leveraged to bring together human knowledge even in times of crisis. There's the story of the Facebook page that directed rescuers in real time to the places hardest hit by Haiti's earthquakes. Or how a participatory culture managed to get around the harsh internet censorship to arrange protests and inform the world of the civil unrest that ultimately led to change of government in Egypt. 21st century teachers are learning a lot from participatory culture. 21st century teachers are innovating, breaking away from the traditional education system. They're seeing their classes of disconnected students, and rather than wondering why the students are failing, 21st century teachers see their students and wonder why the education system is failing them. It all starts with having a little faith in the students. 21st century teachers shouldn't rely on traditional chalk and talk. 21st century learning is collaborative, it is socio-constructivist, and it is authentic. Elliot Aronson's jigsaw model whereby students take on the roles of expert in concise topic areas and then are expected to translate their expertise and research or inform a larger group, is just one such way of empowering our students. But also the structure of the learning itself plays a key part in the 21st century teaching. Teachers can no longer be the gatekeepers to all knowledge. There's just no way that one person can know everything. The Renaissance man is dead. 21st century teachers should teach our students how to find and evaluate information when they need it, to identify and break down real-world problems as they occur, rather than simply learning how to remember facts from a textbook in the vague hope that students can remember and regurgitate enough to pass their tests. 21st century teachers can reach their entire classroom, regardless of student skill levels, simply by providing a thoroughly fun and engaging experience. This is beneficial for student learning and has an incredibly positive impact on behaviour issues. Suddenly, sending a misbehaving student out of your 21st century classroom is a powerful threat. Now, this concept has a lot of different names. James Paul Gee and Mark Prensky call it game-based learning. Henry Jenkins calls it the new participatory culture. Others call it just-in-time learning. But no matter what you call it, the rules are still the same. Find something your students are interested in and structure your course around that. Offer your students the chance to direct their own learnings, to take risks. Not only will this give the students a realistic context around which to build their knowledge, but it will give them a sense of meaningful, authentic experience. And it will blur the lines between school and home in a very positive way. In the end, you'll be turning your students into lifelong learners. And after all, 21st century teachers should just have faith in their students because I guarantee it will be rewarded.